Hello there survivors, welcome back to another video in ARK Survival Ascended. Today we're looking at some more builds from a recent build challenge I did on my community server on Extinction. If you missed it, there was already a part 1 of this build challenge out there with many cool builds, and in this one we'll see many more, like cool skyscrapers, builds incorporated into these sanctuaries so that they fit perfectly, a cool desert wasteland build, a cool snow modern build, and some hidden gems in the sunken forest as well. As always, if you enjoy these types of video, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to check out any of these builds yourselves, or you want to join the next challenge, make sure you check out the link in the description. It goes to the Discord, and there you will find all the information on how to join these servers yourselves. It's all free to join. We have a lovely community and we like to build. So let's check out some builds. This next base is absolutely crazy here at the top of Sanctuary, the tallest building in the city. They've added some cliff platforms here and they've built an incredibly cool and unique base perched on top of a building, which is quite appropriate for a tribe named the Griffin Gliders. They've made themselves a lovely little nest up here, and I can't wait to explore this because this looks crazy. Just from the outside, it looks like there's some kind of garden platform, greenhouse maybe. Then there's a wasteland one, and then there's a very modern looking one all the way at the top. It's called the Space Needle. So yeah, I think it looks really cool. Apparently the top platform represents the sanctuary city. The wasteland platform is the breeding platform, and below that is the sunken forest one, which is the greenhouse. So I guess we'll start from the bottom and go all the way to the top. Fun fact, you can't actually go much higher than they've built or you'll die to the world border. So yeah, we got to be careful around here. But look at this. I love the nature vibes here already. It looks really cool. And of course they have the most incredible spectacular view from up here. And they've used some really lovely custom cosmetics as well to get that really naturey vibe out here, which I absolutely love, using a lot of the JVAs, but also just the normal plant pots from the game. They have done an amazing job at decorating this. I really like the vibe out here. Oh, and apparently they've got a jump platform, but I think I don't want to jump off that. Oh, it opened automatically. There's the gacha farm in here as well. Lovely naturey vibes in here, which is really cool to see. Yeah, lovely greenhouse for the gachas, but look at all the plant vibes as well. It's super well decorated, using a lot of the JVH plants to get those nature vibes in here. And then I'm suspecting, yeah, this is like the main greenhouse up here. Very well done. Love some of these textures. I think a lot of this is the Arcadian structure or a custom cosmetic pack. And then some lovely decorations. Look at all the tree patterns that are in the glass as well. That is pretty cool to look at. Lots of decorations out here. And definitely some strong nature vibes in the greenhouse. Love to see it. This is already really cool. Yeah, I love the amount of details here. Love it. Let's go up to the next layer. I like the way that they've connected all this. Always nice, even though, I mean, at some stage you can probably fly. It's always nice to at least be able to walk around the base, right? And we can slowly transition from that naturey level into the wasteland theme. And then this should be the breeding platform or the breeding level, as we've noticed. And oh my god, I love these gas bags. I need that gas bag. I don't know, I've still not used the gas bag. I didn't really get around to taming one on Monarchy. I might have to give them a go. They look really fun. Apparently they're pretty good for weight. Yeah, I would like to see and learn how to operate one of them. Let's see what we got. I love the Wasteland vibe here with the mix of all these different colors coming together, which is a really nice way to get that chaotic post-apocalyptic wasteland feel. We got some cryo fridges. Lots of paint has been used here. Lovely little desk area with a bunch of egg collectors, and then we can go all the way down onto the platform itself with some lovely decoration using the JVH for the bones. Having the bio grinder in here makes it a little bit grim, but also really cool. And yeah, some really nice decorative pieces, some dead trees definitely fit the vibe for this wasteland theme. And then yeah, we got some nice gates. I mean, the wasteland skin I feel like really works well if you go crazy on the paint. You know, it really transforms it, and I feel like you get the right kind of vibe as soon as you start doing that. So they've certainly done a great job here. Looks like they've got plenty of space as well for all their breeding projects, and lovely Gigantoraptor out there as well, looking very, very cool and very, very good. Let's see, we got some more below. All right, look at this little extension of the platform. Once again, the views from here are incredible. You're so high up, it's pretty cool to just see how freaking high you are at. Like, there's great views. Got some more breeding space down here. Very, very nice. Yeah, I like the concept of this. I love these platform bases because you have to be quite creative and very, you know, efficient with the space that you get. And they seem to have done a pretty good job. They basically added a whole layer underneath the platform as well as on top of it, which is quite a clever addition. Love to see it. Let's go back up. Can we go back up? Oh, there's a secret door here. Going back into leaving Wasteland. All right, so that kind of comes back around to where we go into the greenhouse. But yeah, they have, even though they're high up on this maybe somewhat impractical place, they have a pretty decent space for all their breeding. I wonder if they bred any Dreadnoughters, because that might be... Well, I guess you could probably still fit Karchas, Gigas, and even Dreadnoughters in here, actually, because it's kind of open design, so they probably would fit. Maybe not very easily, but they probably will still be able to fit out here. So let's see, we can go up even further here with the staircase leading all the way up, and then we transform from the wasteland into the very modern vibes out here, and then we get to the top of this Space Needle with a really cool and unique design here. I love the curved glass, which I think is all from Architect Structures Remastered. But yeah, and then combining that with the quantum skins. The quantum skins are really cool, and especially if you really want to go futuristic as they have done over here. As you can see, this looks really, really good. Almost looks like some kind of UFO on here, which is kind of cool vibe. I like the supportive beams they've added as well. I feel like that adds a lot to the whole build. But yeah, the glass shape of this building is pretty cool, and look at the roof as well. Yeah, this is a cool looking base. I can say that it's ready. That is a cool looking base. Let's go inside the clean aesthetics here of the super modern looking base. They've got all... Yeah, the good thing about the quantum custom cosmetic is that you have all the crafting station skins as well, so you can really go for the whole theme, which is really, really, really nice. Very futuristic, very nice, combined with some of these sci-fi skins as well. Yeah, this is a good one. This is really, really cool. I love these curved glass pieces as well. That definitely adds to the vibe. And then having this as your centerpiece, the replicator, very, very smart. Looks amazing up here. Really feels like a very clean laboratory aesthetic. Oh yeah, it's a shame some of these modded structures, of course, can't be changed. They stand out a little bit, but still, it looks really, really cool. yeah, we got some of the other stuff. I guess this is like the main crafting storage area, which makes a lot of sense. They've got the travel station here as well. Little pyromane chilling out here. Yeah, this looks really, really good. Yeah, there's more storage right here in the middle. I'm not sure where the beds would be. I don't think we've seen those so far. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I'm... Oh, no, here you go. There's some sleeping pods to the sides, which I guess makes a lot of sense. You know, efficient use of space. So I guess this might be... Oh, that's the toilet, actually. That is the toilet. Now, maybe one of these other ones. I guess these are all hidden little things. So one of these... Well, that is a bedroom. Then this might be another bedroom. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That is very cool. That is actually very well done. And I think this might be one of the best applications I've seen for these skins. That's very nice. Usually some of these, like the glyphs, I'm not the biggest fan of normally, but I think this futuristic, like go way in the future, it actually works very, very well. And then we got a teleporter platform out here. And then I don't think we can go too high because we will get damaged, but they did manage to get their tribe tower up here. So yeah, very well done. This is an absolutely incredibly awesome looking base at such a unique vantage point all the way at the top of the city. I guess you don't really feel any of the neighbors up here because, like, yeah, you're not loading anything else in, so probably actually pretty nice and relaxing place to live. Yeah, I like this one. The next base is an Imperial hangar that has been taken over by space pirates named the Wasteland Wyverns, which is actually my tribe, but of course I was mostly absent for this playthrough on Extinction because I was over on Monarchy doing my thing, so I'm actually very excited to check out the final results of this base. It's kind of built into this pre-existing structure in the sanctuary, which is a really cool way to turn something into a build. It's kind of like a ruin rebuild, but slightly different. But it's looking really, really cool. It's right here on the edge of the gardens out here, which is a really lovely spot, the eastern side of the city, and it looks really, really cool already. So there's going to be a bunch of spaceship builds, just the hangar itself, cool sorting systems and cool rooms to check out. So yeah, let's get this started. And right away we can start with the main hangar. Of course, the advantage of a pre-existing structures is that you need a lot less. There's no need for a roof. There's almost no walls, only a few gaps to be filled in. So that saves a lot of trouble, and it looks like we got some really cool decoration around right away. Some of these lovely sculptures of the tribe while fighting a raptor. I think this is the cloning chamber. That's why there's some mesh I can't get through. But yeah, this is the cloning chamber with a skin. Then we got Dan and Mr. Chicken fighting some things. I don't know. Is this just a chicken pair off, like big chicken, bigger chicken, and then Dan is fighting a dillo, but it does look cool. I'm so happy with the taxidermy being in the game now. You can do some really fun things with that. And of course, Wild also made another beautiful, awesome custom sign for our tribe, looking very, very cool indeed. So yeah, this is the main hangar floor, which has a bunch of space for all the tames that need to go inside, in and out. You know, plenty of space out here. The forge, crafting and everything spread out. And yeah, some cool builds around. You can already see the walkways up there. You can see some of the spaceships up there as well. So can't wait to explore it all. But before we get into that, I know that back here is actually like the garden, the dino pen as well. So there's a bunch of space back here. I made these walls around the place just to kind of enclose this space. But yeah, this whole garden is the dino pen. So there's not really a build here. It's just so that we have plenty of space for all our tames. And of course, with the dreadnoughts, yeah, you kind of need that space, don't you? And then there's a lovely little hatching and raising area here, and then totally unrelated. There's this, oh geez, there's more grinders than last time I was here. There's a bunch of grinders now. Things are not safe. And then of course the trap tower. This is also something I placed. I placed this before I had to go. There we go. Glad to see it's still alive and kicking. But yeah, this is enough space for all our teams, because this is quite a big trap. I think we were with 8 people or something playing on here all together. So yeah, a few people. So we need a lot of space for all the teams to go. But of course the most interesting part is the base right here. You can see some garages out here, some builds on top, which I'm gonna assume, yep, there's gonna be gotchas everywhere, you know, getting the right things. It feels a little bit sad that they're in prisons. I'm not gonna lie, these feel a little bit sad. These ones look a little bit more friendly over here on this side, and I think there's also Bananas, his own personal little room or little base inside of the base, what he built over here. So yeah, cozy little like base within the massive base that we already have going on around here. And then, as I said, there's a bunch of walkways all the way around. There's a few of these walls to kind of make sure that the hangar is safe from the sides. And then there's a bunch of these cool looking spaceships, and I think this one is really cool. This is the big main piece here in the hangar, which is looking really cool, using the tech bridge here as well to some cool effect. So we can go and cross over there. I'm not sure if I can activate it. There we go. Now we can go into the ship, and now we can't. So that's pretty dang cool. Definitely a very cool ship design just to look at. And I think we can actually also go inside and explore. But there's more. There's another ship right here, which is built on top of a Zeppelin, so they can actually also fly around and leave this place. So this was made by Dan, I believe. So yeah, it's a little home, but it can actually move around. So I guess that does get some bonus points, right? Because it's the only ship, I think, here that can fly around. But we do have a very cool spaceship over here, full on cockpit here as well. Apparently you can just play ARK whilst you're flying. Oh my god, these screens, that is cool. You could look at that all day. We've got a lot of computers in here and stuff, of course. Looks like they missed me so much they had to add in some extra sharks. And then we got a little bedroom here at the back. These trip me out, but they look very cool. I guess we're really in space. As you can see, we're really in space. There we go. And then I think there's another ship here to this side. So that is kind of wedged into this side. And we have another wall over here. And another little cool ship being docked right in the middle. With a little roly-poly. I always forget the proper names, but they're roly-polies to me. And we can go into it. I like the generators as like kind of the fuel sources here. There we go. I powered them. Now we have some proper power in this spaceship. And let's check the inside as well. So we have some room in here, which is actually quite good. And then we have, of course, the cockpit here as well to control it from. Some glowy stuff. Yeah, I really like this theme. It's just something different, right? We try to challenge each other and ourselves every time we pick a new base. And then here we have the main crafting area of the base. So this is kind of like what used to be a control room, and now it's taken over. So yeah, we have the main crafting and sword system right in here, all neatly organized, automated, and awesome in general. I will not pretend to know what is going on here, but I just know it works. Then we have all the tech stuff here as well, and a lovely little view from our control room to the outside too. And of course, many more layers. So yeah, we have this crafting room that we already saw, connection to the walkways, and then we have the bedroom right here as well. We don't have this many members, we just have a lot of beds here, plenty of respawn points, more storage out here too, and my little box to the side. And then these pads, I think, are the ones to get around on quickly. Those are part of ASR. Oh wait, I found a secret that I didn't know about yet. Where is this? This is what we were. There's another level on top of here? I did not realize. Oh, there's a greenhouse in here. Okay, I'm not gonna let them escape, but apparently there's a greenhouse in here. And apparently there's another area. No entry on the construction. That makes me curious. There's rooms. Oh, this I can't visit. Okay, but yeah, that is interesting. There's more hidden rooms than that I knew of. All right, let's go all the way down into the main hangar. On the other side, then we also have some rooms, so we can go in here, and we should be able to teleport inside. There we go. So this is connected to the hangars once again. The collection right here, looking good, and we got the cryo storage. There we go. We got a bunch of cryos all the way around. Looking very, very nice. I like how organized we are, guys. This is looking good. This is looking very, very good. There we go. And then, of course, there's probably way more to explore. There's some boxes around here. Kind of to fill it up, I suppose. And then I'm guessing there's going to be another layer with some more gotchas. There we go. All right, there should be some holes in the glass that I can escape through. So yeah, those are the two main parts actually of the base. Besides, of course, the main hangar. And then I think we've pretty much covered it all. I believe so, at least. Very cool base. And yeah, it's a unique one, right? And I like how much is integrated to the existing structures here in the city already. Alright, this is another one of those bases that seems to be built into some of the existing structures here in the sanctuary and actually blends in very well and is a really cool take on having your modern base blend in with the cityscape and rebuilding the city. It might not exactly be rebuilding a ruin, but yeah, it's close enough and it's really utilizing your environment to the best of your abilities. So here we go. We have a lovely little decorated side path here. I think there's a bunch of JV8 stuff being used here to get some nice nature vibes on the side of this little lake here in the city, which is definitely really, really cool. And then we have a lovely modern home. Now, I must say, some of the custom cosmetics, for some reason, do not seem to be showing up for me. I've tried everything. I don't know what it is. It's only a few. I've seen all the other custom cosmetics. But yeah, for some reason, they don't want to work. But yeah, I don't want to postpone it for much longer. So we'll just check out the rest of the build, because I think it will still be an amazing build, even with a few textures missing. But yeah, we got a lovely little house here in the garden. Not sure if we're allowed inside. We are not, but seems to be a little leftover thing from Christmas. Looking very nice. And then we got this walkway through the internal pool with a waterfall coming down, and you can already see some of the main structure that has been built next to the existing structures from the city, which is a really cool blend, especially adding these blue lights that you see in some of the structures around Extinction as well. Really ties it in and makes it feel blended in to the actual existing city, which is really, really, really cool. So yeah, here we go. We have the main build. As I said, some of these textures for some reason don't want to show up, whilst most of them do. I don't know, I've tried it all. I've reinstalled a bunch of it and I can't seem to figure it out. But as you can see, it's really well implemented around some of the existing architecture already present in the city, which just makes it look really, really cool and gives out some really unique vibes. So let's go into the building and check out what it has to offer. First of all, some really cool doors here, and then we've got a pretty big base to explore. So let's go this way first. We got some separate rooms, some lovely bedrooms here. Oh, I think there might be a bathroom somewhere with a mirror that is doing my head in. But yeah, we got a lovely little garden here, although these plants are vibing a little bit too hard for me. And then we got a little walk-in closet, And then, yeah, lovely. Look at how cozy. Oh my god, this is amazing. That is amazing. I've never seen those before. That is pretty cool. So yeah, let's move out of the mirror room so that we get our frames back, and then we can see some of the other stuff. We got a little gaming room going on here, a little bed down there, and then another bedroom up here. Seems to be a few tribe members passing out next to their beds. I'm guessing some of these walls are supposed to have textures, but we can't see them. A little bit of a flickering light. I guess that is some of the pre-existing architecture, but we got a lovely little kitchen out here, very well decorated, and some nice greenery integrated from what is already here in the base game. Then we got a lovely little bar and a nice lounge area with a big screen that is also already in the game. Really like this corner. This feels very well integrated with what is already present and what you build around it, which is really, really cool. And we can see that here as well. There's some like nice little decorations, some plants around to really create a lovely little entrance to the base. Very cool design going on here. Like, I really love the blend of these two. We'll just ignore some of these missing textures. Another bathroom with a mirror that breaks all frames for some reason. I don't know what it is with mirrors in ARK, but on PC, on high-end things, they just break the frames. And then we got a little storage room out here. Love these designs and this wood and stuff. This is really nice textures going on here. Then we got the main room, I think it's safe to say. I love, once again, the nature coming in. That is, like, of course, already present in the city. But I love how this is built around it and really embraces it. Lovely living room out here, which has some really cozy vibes. Still some Christmas vibes out here as well. Lovely little pond integrated here as well. And then a lovely view, of course, of this waterfall outside, with some of the cityscape and some light coming in, which is really nice. And then we can follow the staircase all the way up to the next layer. Again, some of these plants really bring in some nice greenery. And then I guess we're on top of the pre-existing structure. We have this nice roomy living room, of course, and then we come to this part, which seems to be for some of the tames out here. So yeah, this is some kind of like little dino pen with access to the rooftop here, so you can quite easily drop off your tames. And here you can really see how well it's integrated to the existing design. The existing design of Extinction has a lot of these metals, but a lot of these blue lights, and the blue lights continue into the main build itself as well, which is a really good way to tie it all together. And it seems like we do have a little layer here for flyers, which is open so you can easily fly in and fly out. But yeah, that's a really cool and unique way to integrate into some of the existing architecture here on Extinction. I think that is a really clever way to get some really cool and unique bases that can only be done in that specific spot. Of course, you can do similar things in different spots, but yeah, it is really cleverly integrated. And I especially like the little TV corner that they had going on over here, which I think really is an amazing use of something that is pre-existing, that you can't control yourself, and then turning that into the best possible decoration piece that you can find. This is a really cool angle, and I really, really love this. So yeah, very well done. This base is out in the desert biome on Extinction and is perched right on top of a big cliff near where you go into the cave for the desert titan. And yeah, it's looking really, really cool here as well. We got a pretty big perimeter here for all your dinos to keep them safe. They've utilized this pre-built structure as some kind of dino pen as well. A bunch of layers have been built up on the inside here for tames to be stored in a safe manner, as you can see. And then we have some crafting facilities around here We see the tech replicators out here on these platforms. Some big gates utilizing factory skins here, combining those with some of the Wasteland skins. And then, of course, we've got the main build out here, the main structure with, again, the Wasteland skins and the factory skins by the looks of it. So let's go have a look at the entire base and see what we can see. We got some side buildings utilizing the pillars from the factory skin. This one seems to have a garage inside, a little hangout spot here as well, and it is connected into the main base, which has a nice roomy design. I like circular builds. This one has a nice big window here on the outside to enjoy of the desert, and plenty of space here even for some of your tames on the inside, and a nice cryo circle here in the middle, which is looking really cool. And then I think these stairs are probably going to take us to each and every layer. We got a bio grinder layer right here with some other crafting stations, and that also gets us to the second layer of the main build, which seems to be mostly storage. Again, I really like circular builds, and this one is no exception. And then on the other side we can, or the same side actually, we can go up another layer. We get to a little rooftop bar. That's actually pretty nice, you know, nice spot to hang out and relax after a hard day in the wasteland. You got a lot of storage here with the factory skins. That actually looks really cool. It's a really nice skin to build with. I really like it as well. I've used it a lot, of course, recently, and yeah, it's cool to see a full build embracing it. And then on the top layer here we have room for a zeppelin, and that connects into the top layer here. But let's first check out the middle layer, which seems to be a greenhouse growing all sorts of plants, and again, much storage in the middle circle of the base. So then we can go into the top layer here, which seems to have a nice big tech gate. There's a tech replicator here as well, with more crafting and storage all the way around. So yeah, they're definitely not gonna run out of space anytime soon inside of this one. Then there is a little ladder all the way to the top, so we can reach the roof, where we have the tribe tower and the cranes, probably so that they can drop off gatherers and just instantly unload them right here without having to bother flying them into the build itself. So yeah, that is looking quite cool. And then here on the other side, I assume most of these layers will be pretty similar. Let's take a good look at the entire build. Yeah, I like the round design of this base. Definitely got some cool wasteland vibes out there here on the cliff. Fits in the desert, of course, as well. Looking really nice. And I think, yeah, these other layers are going to be quite similar on the other side of the building. But let's walk our way down, see what we see. So there is another zeppelin up here. And then, of course, we have the middle part with the greenhouse. We got these side additions here with the transmitter and some extra cryo fridges there. We got this layer back to the storage. And then we have another bio grinder here on this side as well. So it seems like they have plenty to grind. And then we're back here into the layer with the dinos. And then there's another garage right around here as well, which is really exciting. And then, yeah, we're back outside. So a really cool wasteland factory base. I really like the theme on this one. Feels like some kind of you know, abandoned facility. Well, but it's still being used, obviously. But with the wasteland skins, of course, you get that little bit of an abandoned or overrun or like run down effect, which is quite cool to see. So yeah, really cool base out here. All right, we're out in the snow high up on the cliffs, and it looks like there's another really cool big base out here. Yeah, plenty to see. Seems like two major buildings and then a tribe tower in the middle of it. So let's check it out. This building first. I'm gonna guess that this might be a dino pen of some sorts, but it looks really cool. And yeah, I think it is a dino pen. Plenty of room here as well for some of your tames. Looks cool. There's some really cool tech rexes here with some nice blue colors. Yeah, really nice and roomy. I love the little design on top as well, with the glass coming in. Seems to be some separate base down here, probably for hatching some dinos. I think we have 2 of those on each side. Let's check it out. Yeah, another hatching bay, and then of course enough of these embryo storage and then cryo traits out of, you know, the things you use for breeding. I know, I am well aware of how things work. But yeah, this looks really cool, especially this little middle bit. Seems like there's another platform here that can be used for breeding. Oh, I think they might still be applying the skins. There we go, caught them in the middle of the work. But yeah, this looks really nice. And then we have well, the main tribe tower here in the middle. I like how they build a little tower for it to kind of elevate it even more, which looks really cool. And then yeah, we're right here on the cliff of the snow biome, so we're very much on the edge of the world, but looking out over the beautiful snowy biome down below, right next to where the Titan fight is as well. And then we have this big mansion to explore, which looks really cool too. So yeah, let's go and take a look around to see a little pink dodo out here. I like that. I like that a lot. I've been spending too much time with lawns, you know. But it looks cool. Let's see. So we have some nice balcony. Oh, outdoor kitchen. That is pretty nice. That looks very, very cool. So plenty of ways here on the outside with some cool statues and decorations. Of course, plenty of good views here to enjoy as well. So let's go inside and check that out. We got Pyromane here, some cryos, got some nice room in here, and big enough for the tech replicator. That is looking very nice. Some clean designs out here. We got a nice staircase up to the next layer. By the looks of it, we're gonna go not into the greenhouse. This is just a little bedroom neighboring the greenhouse that is right outside of it. There we go. And then here there's another little bedroom. Very cool decorations all the way around. That is very nicely done. And a balcony with the travel station to transfer around. Some libraries up here. Easy access also for the check replicator. And a lovely little balcony to enjoy the views around again. Plenty of those. There we go. And this is the greenhouse. There we go. Now we found the greenhouse. Of course, you need one of those, even if you're out here in the snow biome. And then we got a nice little corridor. Ooh, we got a little bathroom out here. Oh, bedroom as well. Looking good. Very nicely decorated. Lots of details in all of these rooms. That is very cool to see. Yeah, I always love to see people properly decorating their builds. I should do better at that sometimes as well. But yeah, looking very good. Looks like we got a big crafting hall here with a bunch of crafting stations and another balcony to enjoy as well. Of course, you can't have too many balconies to enjoy. Let's see, we can also go down here, which should lead us down to the other side of the build. There's a little, ooh, snail production right here. And a big main storage hall over here by the looks of it. Looking very nice. This is probably going to be the door to the outside. There it is. And we got some nice windows overlooking this as well. So yeah, overall looking very, very cool. Looks like there might be some kind of garage here. There we go. Yeah, there is actually a garage there. That is exactly what that is. Can I close these again? There we go. Yeah, looks very, very cool. I think there was another way up somewhere that I kind of skipped over. So let's check that out as well. But yeah, this is a really cool modern looking base using the dwarven structures, surprisingly. But I think it works. Oh yeah, there we go. Got some spots for the flyers too. Yeah, really cool little base out here. And especially with the dino pen as well. pretty cool spot. Seems to be quite a nice relaxed spot to live at. Yeah, very cool. And we're down in the Sunken Forest to take a look at another base, and this is a sunken compound base. Looks quite cool. So let's check out what there is to see and discover here. And of course we have some garages to start out with. There's some around the compound, and we have the Tribe Tower, of course, getting all the new Wasteland features down right away. There's a taming pen for the Dreadmare. And a bunch of these awesome looking gates. A nice perimeter here on this little island out in the Sunken Forest. If you don't know, it's located right around here. Yeah, and just gives you a pretty cool, unique base location to work with. We got this beautiful compound out here with some teleporters around, as we saw. And then, yeah, it looks like a pretty complete base. So let's check out what there is to see. We've got a little bit of storage right out here with the crane to unload everything and instantly go into the visual storage system. We got a Titan out here instantly welcoming us, and then we can go inside with the gate. Oh, seems like the grass is a little bit long here. I don't know. Well, I know I can shorten that, but yeah, there's some grass inside. Again, Thophis goes here. Hopefully. What is this? Is this a creature? This is not in the game, right? That's a mod. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. We got everything is color coded here. Everything is nicely painted. Oh, we got a nice grinder back there. Hopefully not for these little guys. That would be very, very sad. But looks like we got like a big crafting area here, or breeding area maybe. Yeah, it looks more like a breeding area, I suppose. And then we have a crafting area right next to it. It's a little bit confusing. I guess maybe they play with lower grass, because yeah, this is a little bit crazy. Unless it's not loaded properly, that could be. ARK is having all sorts of weird issues right now, so who knows. But it looks quite cool. I like all the colored I like the fact that everything is color coordinated with the black and red. Looks quite cool indeed. So let's see, is there anything else here to discover? Well, we will never know, I suppose. But we have a lovely greenhouse. Literally everything is color coordinated. Look at that. Everything has had a lick of paint. So yeah, we got a lovely little greenhouse here to the side, and then we can go up here. Looks like more storage, missing furniture, waiting for the mod to be fixed. Yeah, a lot of the custom cosmetics are having some issues right now, which is not ideal, but it is what it is. Oh no. This is where I put the furniture. That's so sad. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying that just before the end the custom cosmetics kind of broke, but luckily we still have a cool base to look at. Seems like plenty of space as well to do some breeding projects and whatever you want to do. Let's see what's over here on this side. Looks like there's a nice little cozy bedroom with some of the Christmas stuff. I guess this was used to spawn some of the Christmas things when that was going on. And yeah, then we have another little dark corridor secretly going outside. Oh, just going outside. There's no secrets here. And then we got a healing pad as well. Another dark little corridor. Very spooky and creepy. And then I guess this is also just another entrance. There we go. And this should lead us back into the main room. Yeah, very nice base. Oh, there we go. We got some more storage in here as well. And then I guess this will lead me out to, yeah, the other storage that is out here. So yeah, really cool looking design. I love the use of the factory skin and the wasteland skin blended together. I feel like those two work pretty well together for like a little bit of an industrial vibe to your Wasteland abandoned compound feel. And yeah, that looks very good in a very nice location here in the Sunken Forest. The next base is located in the Sunken Forest, right on top of a beautiful waterfall, and it's called the Roost, and it's a collection of players all working together in one base. We should expect a beautiful display of snow owls and other creatures. Mini's mess, which is where the Gigantoraptors rule, and then Roxy's rest. So there's Wolf rest as well. There's a bunch of places, so let's go check this out. I see a bunch of creatures already and a bunch of different platforms connected, so let's see what we can find in this base. There seems to be some kind of farming going on here, and a little bit of an open platform, but that can be quite useful. This is the main build, and it's already confusing me. But yeah, this looks like a crafting / storage hall of some sorts. Welcome to the buddies. There we go. Yeah, so this is like a collection of players that I think they're very friendly and inviting players in. So yeah, there's a little community going on here. And I'm sure we'll see more of that. This might be a little bit of a maze, but we'll try to find a way around. Oh my god. I like these space ones, but they also kind of flip me out sometimes. Like, they make me feel lost. But it is a pretty cool effect to get like the starry sky like this. There we go. Let's see. This looks really nice though. It's very nicely decorated in here. I like the nature vibes. I think we can probably move on from here, but we can also go up to the cliff platform. Oh, gardens. There seems to be a little bit of crafting and storage there as well. Let's see what we can find. So this is probably the greenhouse garden. There we go. Look at that lovely garden. I like how everyone is turning their greenhouses into like proper full gardens. Oh my god, this style as well. That looks really cool. Yeah, looks awesome with all the other plants and trees around. And okay, this connects back into the rest of the base, I think. Let's see if there's anything more to this build. It's a little bit of a maze, so we might not see everything, but we'll try to do our best. So that's where I started. This is leading up to, I guess, where the Gigantoraptors are. And there is a lot of Gigantoraptors, as we can see. A bunch of them. Oh my god, there's more. And there's even more. Well, I guess the Roost is a pretty fitting name already. Look at the amount of creatures, man. Jeez. That's a lot of creatures to have out and about. We got another weird effect going on here. I guess we're now in the sea. I don't know. Some of these custom cosmetics are getting pretty crazy with all these reflective surfaces. So it looks like there's a bunch of platforms. I don't know if there is actually anything to most of these. It looks pretty empty over there. Although, no, there is actually a whole other base back here. Look at this. That looks insane. That looks really cool. This is just a whole separate base back here. So yeah, this looks really cool modern looking base. I don't know if it's completely finished, but it definitely looks pretty cool from the outside. Doesn't look like there's much on the inside yet, although there's a little bit here. There's a little bit of storage going on here, but definitely a very cool design to it. Oh, I'm gonna get lost in all these these textures, more space textures. Yeah, it looks like they're still being worked on this base, but it does look quite cool. So we got this like garage down the end there. There's a little house back there as well. Yeah, I don't think they finished the whole build, but it's definitely a really cool modern looking base. Very, very nice. And then I guess there's a little garden house back here as well, which I'm not sure what the purpose of this is, but again, it looks pretty cool. Could be a garage. That's what I thought when I saw it. It's got a pretty cool spot here with the glowing trees in the background as well. But yeah, very cool looking modern house. Did not expect to see that around the corner. Then we got some more of these platforms all the way around. Some walkways going around and down to all the areas. A bunch more creatures everywhere as well. Oh, there's even more platforms. Geez, these guys maybe went a little bit too crazy with the expansion that they've got going on here. I do see some builds here. So we have another little platform base with a bunch of creatures out, and a nice little cozy house back here with some of the Astraeus structures. There we go. It's locked, so we're not going inside. We'll just go on to the next platform. I guess we came from the Gigantoraptor, so we're gonna go check out this platform with all the owls. I guess that is an advantage of these platforms. It's quite nice and easy to get a good open space for some of your tames. So yeah, we got a bunch of creatures all the way around. We got the Roost sign here, you know, almost makes you feel like a Hollywood sign. And then we got all these hanging bridges going from one side to the other, eventually leading us to this platform here, which has a lovely little garden vibe going on. It's a little bit dark here, but you know, they made it work. Oh, and then we got some of the gas bags out here. Yeah, there's a lot of creatures here. I guess that makes sense if there's a bunch of players here together. There's a lot of creatures all the way around. So this looks like a little bit more of the dino pen with some really cool decorations using the JVH plants. A grinder up there. Grinders are the new necessary thing, of course. And there we go. That looks to be it. So I guess that is the kind of main build, and a lot of platforms to use for all their different breeding projects. And there we go. Those were some of the amazing builds for this build challenge. If you haven't yet, check out the other part as well for many more amazing builds. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and I hope to see you around in the next video. Goodbye.